Well, I want to do another video on this garbage duct and kind of show you what I'm dealing with. I really highly recommend, if you got this stuff, and I said it in the last video, if you got this flexible, thin, rat chewing through, mice living in, peeing and crapping ductwork, that you get rid of it. But let me show you why. This is the last ductwork that I had to replace in the home. And this was the main line coming out of the plenum, dropped out of the plenum, run over into the second trunk for an 80-foot run. Take a look there, you can see remnants of a dead rat and everything else associated with it. And if you look a little further down, the camera might not be able to catch it, but there's a nest and possibly another dead rat. Let's see here. Down towards the end. So the problem I have with this flexible, I think it's mylar ductwork, is that it's too thin, number one, and number two, the animals get through it. You see that down at the end? Now I left the elbow on because the elbow on this section was just garbage. It's all rusty. Look at that. And that's from my stupid HVAC installer that installed this heat pump 15 years ago. In my prior videos, I explained what he did. He didn't run the condensation drain properly, and that wound up flooding out the furnace room, and half of that water dripped down through the ductwork, which allowed the mice and rats to have some place to get a drink. Gotta love that one, huh? Let's take a look here. So anyway, you can't quite get that angle from this end, but I'll see if I can get this to go here. You can see maybe. Just disgusting. And how the hell are you going to clean this stuff? Seriously, I mean, how do you clean this? Just disgusting. So I'm glad. I'm finally done. I'm beat and tired, but I want to do this video because it's going to rain heavy tonight, and I'm not doing anything with this thing but throwing it away. And I wanted to show you what was going on with this. So basically, what they do is they take Gorilla Tape or something equivalent and just tape it to the metal elbow. You can see this stuff's really thin. And then there's steel wire in it. And that holds up the cheap plastic. And then, of course, you've got this pink shit, which is useless in my opinion. This stuff gets wet, molds. Mice love living in it. I hate it. Roxol's the way to go. Stay away from the pink garbage. Fiberglass is junk. And there you have it. So, you know, this is some stuff that you do not want to have in your home. It's just nasty. Nasty, nasty, nasty. So, I've got all the ductwork replaced under the home that had flexible lines in it. Were hard lined throughout the entire belly of the home here for HVAC. I still got to get underneath and insulate, but I don't know if you can see there. Let me see. There it is. See it? So that's still got to get insulated. And no more stink. No more stink and smell. Fighting that for a while. I couldn't figure it out. You know, I'm like, what is that stench? And I got a real good nose as part of the problem. So we got this thing out of here. I sealed up the plenum to the lower trunk boot on the furnace and system. And that really was really bad. And so everything's sealed up now. I've got all the ductwork sealed up. Rigid ductwork throughout the entire home. We're going to get that insulated soon and replace the A coil. I'm going to move the outdoor coil, and I might replace the compressor if I feel like spending $1,100. It's a crapshoot, but knowing my luck, if I don't replace the compressor, it'll go out in a couple years, burn out, and I'll have to do more work on the system again, and I really don't want to, so I'll probably just wind up getting that compressor replaced at the same time. So just want to give people a heads up on this flexible duct stuff. It's just, you know, if corporations can find a way to make money to sell you toilet paper and tell you that it's good enough to run your air in your home through, they would if they could get away with it. So just garbage. So heads up, if you got that flexible duct work, I don't recommend having it in the home for the prior reasons I stated, and you know, it's just garbage. So it doesn't cost that much. It cost me about $100 in materials to redo that 12-inch line. And I want to give a shout out to Vinci and Sons in Portland, Oregon, a do-it-yourself HVAC shop, for their support. So if you're in the Portland, Oregon area, or you want some advice and you want to buy some stuff and have them ship it to you, since they're going to give you some advice, I'd look up Vinci, V-I-N-J-E, and Sons Heating and Cooling Shop in Portland, Oregon. All right, I'm going to wrap up and clean up my mess and hit the rack. So hopefully this helps somebody out.